today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, guys, what if I told you that there's one thing everyone is lying about when it comes to Bitcoin right now? What if I told you that there is this one thing which we will have a look at today, which seriously will change your mind, your viewpoint about what is going to happen to Bitcoin basically throughout the next few days, but also for the remainder of this year. This is what we are going to talk about today. I am here actually right now out with my electric foilboard, driving through the beautiful palm here in Dubai. I really love it. And I stopped at the beach to make this video because this was really on my mind for quite some time. So let me go straight into it. And I wanted to ask you just quickly before we are going into it. Of course, we will talk about my multi-million US dollar trade on Bitcoin. Am I going to take profits? Did I already take profits? Is this dump which is recently happening a reason why I maybe should close it? Well, let's talk about that. Before I'm doing so, I would like to ask you to go down below, press like, press subscribe, press the bell. Make sure you make as much noise on for the algorithm here on that video as possible. Now let's talk about Bitcoin. And what you can see here is Bitcoin finally got this long-awaited dump, this long-awaited correction, which really, this was so much needed. And you do remember how I was talking, or how I was telling you that this is normal. This is to be expected actually around every single halving. I was showing you throughout the last few weeks and months that we never just pump up directly. The halving is never an immediate buy the news event. No, it's not. What we are usually seeing is a dump into the halving, some sideways period afterwards. Here you can see 2 months, basically Bitcoin going sideways, downwards. That is the weekly candles, right? Crazy. So let me show you more. The halving previously in 2016. We were dumping into the halving, getting another 1-2 months towards the downside, sideways movements before we eventually went higher. Well, the same thing, I mean, maybe for some of you, not new, but even in 2012, where it looks like, wow, we got this crazy pump afterwards, but this is weekly candles, guys. Even in 2012, even there, we went 1 month sideways. So the matter of fact is, after the halving, we can never really expect a crazy pump immediately towards the upside. This is what was expected, and this is what I expected. And that is also a reason why I didn't touch the trade at all. I didn't increase the size, I didn't decrease the size. Yes, still $6 million in a profit, 800,000 US dollars in taken profits already. Actually 1.8 million, but $1 million US dollars is in funding fees already paid. You can see 735,000 US dollars on the Ethereum trade. And now, people are asking, so what is going to happen right now? Are we still going to pump? Is this the end of the bull market? Well, I have some good news. If what I just told you before was considered bad news, some good news for you. Here you can see the Bitcoin price performance from the cycle low until the halving, and you can see we always get a few 100% pump towards the upside, and usually we had diminishing returns to scale. 500%, the red number, from the cycle low until the first halving in 2011. Then the second one, we had 337%, and then another decrease, 301%. And what you can see, 190%. And now you can see from the low in 2022 until the halving, which happened a few days ago, we had a 301% pump. So actually higher than the green number here from the last halving 4 years ago, you can see on the downside. So that is something new. You can also see that the MVRV, which is the market value to realized value, is usually around 1.8 around the halving. This time we are talking about 2.26. So Bitcoin is technically still at least slightly 20, 30, 40% over value. That is an interesting viewpoint. Yes, I think we had a bull market, and no, I don't think we are going to see weeks and months of retracement from here. What I want to tell you is we are a little bit higher than we should be, probably due to the ETF, and that just means the bull market is most likely going to end a little bit earlier than expected. We can still see this crazy parabolic run, but I personally believe this bull market to be over within that year. Probably more towards the end of the year. Let me know what you think about that. Yes, I'm sure. Yes, I'm still trade. From this breakdown we are seeing right now, I think a realistic price target is maybe a wick down to 59,000, maybe 61,000, but of course not, let me phrase it like this, not a lot of more downside here for Bitcoin, as you can see on this on this potential bull flag, right? 61,000 on that one, 59,000 US dollars, my personal worst case scenario for that dump. Thank you so much for watching. We are going to see you very soon on the next one. As always, guys, as always, bye.